What up, YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Peace. And, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to address something that happened over there in Harlem. Um, it happened in Harlem, right? On 116th and First Avenue. That's where it happened. That's this little baby. This mother was crossing the street with a stroller, right? And the dude was driving a pickup truck, you know, and it was pretty high up. So the lady stepped in front of the pickup truck with the stroller, and the dude kept going. I don't think he realized that the stroller was there. You know, that's why he rolled it. He ran over it and kept going. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say that was his fault. That was his fault. But I think also you gotta excuse the noise. That's my dishwasher doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like I was saying, the pedestrian, the lady was partly at fault too. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. A lot of people be crossing the street. You know what I'm saying? And when they cross the street, they're not watching out for cars. They just crossing the street looking. You know what I'm saying? They're not. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the light, right? They're doing that because they got the light. They're the pedestrians. They have the right of way. So they automatically assuming that, you know what I'm saying, that people are going to see them automatically and stop for them. You know what I'm saying? Because they have the light and they got the right of way, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they even try to cross when they don't have the light. Because even though they cross, this is the law. This is the law, you know what I'm saying? Even though they cross, when they don't got the light, they still have the right of way. They still have the right of way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's something it kind of makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're gonna do, you're gonna run them over because you got the green light. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of makes sense to me. However, pedestrians need to be careful too. Pedestrians need to be careful too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, when people cross, right? They see cars approaching, you know, when they're turning, and they automatically assuming that they're gonna stop because they have the right of way. You know what I'm saying? They automatically assuming that they're gonna stop. They're gonna see them on time and they're gonna stop. Not to mention they got these crazy motherfuckers out there, right? They will hit you and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Look at how many hit and runs, like that shit has been happening a lot lately. Oh, hit and run, hit and run. I've been watching TV, hit and run, hit and run. I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? They hit you and keep going. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that pedestrians gotta be careful for. You know what I'm saying? And you can't cross the street and automatically assume, you know what I'm saying, that a person is gonna stop for you, right? Because you got the light and you have the right of way. You know what I'm saying? You can't automatically assume that. You know what I'm saying? And these crazy people, or whether it's by accident or on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people run you over on purpose and they keep going. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but sometimes I get the feeling when I see shit like that happening, I get the feeling like this person was mad because the person wasn't moving out of the way fast enough, so they ran him over and kept going. You know what I'm saying? I think about that when I see shit like that happening. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the pedestrian gotta be careful too. The pedestrian gotta be careful too. You can't put all the burden on the drivers. You can't put the whole entire burden on the drivers. Pedestrians need to be careful too. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be some kind of education for that. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be some kind of education. Well, that's what I'm trying to do right now, it's trying to educate people, you know what I'm saying, when they cross in the street, to don't automatically assume that a car's gonna stop for you because you got the right of way and you got the light. You know what I'm saying? They should have a flashing yellow light. You know what I'm saying? That means proceed with caution. That's what the pedestrian should do. Cross the street, but don't cross the street without a care in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the right of way and you got the light. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. So see what happened with this lady, right? The car was turning this way and she was pushing the stroller. So the car was turning, so she automatically was assuming that the dude was gonna stop for her. You know what I'm saying? And when she was here, right, you notice that she didn't get hit. I don't know if whoever is listening to this video heard about it, but the dude was turning. This happened in New York. This is for the people in New York, because I know nobody else know about it. This is for New York. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't apply to you, then keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the dude was turning, and she's crossing the street, automatically assuming, because she got the right of way, she's a pedestrian, she got the light, that the dude was gonna stop for her. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Now, I almost ran into some situations driving because I got experience. I got experience on both. Yeah, you gotta excuse me. I got a little cold. Anyway, I got experience on both. You know what I'm saying? Being a pedestrian, right, and driving. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I'm crossing the street, I proceed with a lot of caution. A lot of caution. You know what I'm saying? When I not automatically assume that somebody's gonna stop for me because I have the light and I have the right of way. I'm the pedestrian and I have the right of way. You know what I'm saying? Now when I'm crossing, right, if I see a car approaching, I'm not gonna step in front of it. I look at the driver, right? And if he gives me eye contact and I see the car slowing down, then that means that he sees you. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes, you know, you stop and the driver looks at you and, you know, he waves at you to go. You know what I'm saying? He sees you. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is that sometimes you're crossing and the car's turning and you're already like in the middle of the intersection, so you really can't look at the driver. So what I do, I look back, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that he's not trying to, you know, he's not gonna keep going and hit me. You know what I'm saying? I always, because I noticed that a lot of people cross the street and they crossing like they're not looking, they're just crossing, looking ahead, like they walking on the fucking sidewalk. That's how they cross the street. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I have some videos, some examples that I'm gonna show so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so now here we go. This is what I'm talking about here. You see what I'm talking about here? Now, you gotta excuse the quality here because when I pause the video, it turns a little darker. I don't know why. But you see this person right here, not this lady right here, not her. This lady is waiting for the light to change so she can cross this way. I'm talking about people crossing this way when I'm about to make a turn. See? Now you see this person, he's on the crosswalk? You see? He's on the phone, you know, he shouldn't be doing that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna distract him. But you see how he's on the crosswalk? That's how you're supposed to cross, not cross from over here, which is what the lady gonna do when I resume the video. Watch. Okay, see now this lady was about to cross, but the light had turned green. You see? Okay, now here we go. The person is over here. I don't know if you can see them because the sun is glaring, and every time I pause the video, it turns a little darker. I don't know why, but here we go. See? You should hold on. Let me back up a little. See? The person is gonna cross from over here. See? Watch. There goes the person right there, over here, see? Now the crosswalk is from here to here. She's crossing away from over here. You see what I'm saying? Now by the time I saw her, it was kind of late. When I saw her, I almost ran into her. I did slam on the brakes, but she's walking from over here, and on top of that, she's automatically assuming that I'm going to see her and stop for her. You know what I'm saying? Watch. You see her right there? See? I didn't see her. You see her looking at me? I was about. You gotta excuse the sun. The sun was glaring a little on the camera, but you can see the lady right here. You see her? This is my mouth pointer, and I'm pointing at the lady right here. See the lady right here? You see? She's crossing, like, I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on. You see her right here? This is the crosswalk right here, and she's crossing from over here. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna see her on time because I'm used to seeing people crossing from the crosswalk. You see what I'm saying? So now when I'm making the turn, she's walking in front of it. See? She almost stepped in front of my car. You see what I'm saying? Now that's one example. The second example is as follows. Well, I was driving a U-Haul that day because I was picking up a piece of furniture, and I'm gonna show you what happened. Okay, now here's another example, right? Here's another example. I was driving a U-Haul on this day because I was picking up something from. I went to Manhattan to pick up some furniture that I saw on Facebook Marketplace and shit. You know, so this is what happened here. I'm gonna show you right now. Look, see. Now I'm gonna start moving, right? I'm in motion. Look at this lady with the hat right here. See that? You see what I'm saying? She's automatically assuming that I'm gonna stop for her because she's a pedestrian and she has the right of way. You know what I'm saying? Like what makes people think that you automatically gonna see them? You know what I'm saying? I'm human. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? And yet people cross automatically assuming that you're gonna see them on time and stop for them. Now I almost didn't see her. I have to slam on the brakes. I don't know if you notice it a little bit right here, right? I have to slam on the brakes right here. See? Look, see? You see it right there? See? You see? When I slammed on the brakes, that's when she jerked back and shit. That's when I slammed on the brakes. You see what I'm saying? So that's another example. What the fuck, lady? What's wrong with you? Okay. So that's what I'm trying to say. You see the lady with the hat, right? The lady with the hat. She was trying to she was crossing the street, right? I was in motion, you know what I'm saying? And she's stepping in front of the car, automatically assuming that I'm gonna stop with her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know the pedestrians have the right of way, but damn, come on, man. Pedestrians gotta be careful too, you know what I'm saying? Pedestrians gotta be careful too. Because if that was me out in the street and I'm crossing and I see a car in motion, I'm not gonna step in front of it, automatically assuming that the person is gonna stop for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. You know? Oh, and you can leave comments if you want, you know what I'm saying? But all negative, dumbass comments, don't leave me no dumbass comments because I'm gonna delete them. You know what I'm saying? And if it's an intellectual comment contradicting what I'm saying, then I will respond accordingly. Okay? All right, so that's it. That's what I have to say about what happened that day at Harlem on 116th and First Avenue over there on the east side of Harlem. You You know what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all later. I'd rather see you than be you.